Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. Today I have something a little bit different for you, and this is exciting. This is a set based solely on the outdoors for outdoor activities: hunting, fishing, camping, hiking, survival preparedness, if you want to go that route. We're going to dive into it. Comes in from a company called KalKal. Thank you to them for sending it in for us to take a look at. They are a new company getting started, diving into the world of outdoors. If you're here because you like knife and gear content, you're in the right spot. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I release daily videos. Hit the thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people, and let us know what you are carrying in your pockets today down in the comments. So I did take this out of the packaging. It does come with a nice box on the outside. That is the outside case there, and then it comes in a nice hard case here. Now, I have been into this because I wanted to scope some stuff out and see some stuff. All of these implements were all individually wrapped and had guards on them. I took all that stuff off. So this is going to come, every implement will be sealed in its own plastic and all that sort of thing, and be in this case safely. I took everything out and put it back in. So let's start with the left side of this case. Now, like I said, this is based a kit that is supposed to stay together. Now, I do have some recommendations for this company that I think would make this even better than it already is. But let's get started. It comes first and foremost with a way to maintain the set, with this just sharpening rod right here. It's got a nice little handle. Time will tell on all this stuff how everything's going to work. But based on the price of this right now it's changed a little bit. I'll have it linked down below. The price of this right now is coming in, I think, at $50, which for this set, in my opinion, is not bad at all. Full retail, I think, is $70, maybe a little bit more. And I expect for going into November, December, this set is going to stay on a sale for hunting and all that sort of thing. So let's get started with the blades here. Now, this is going to be a standard fixed blade companion knife right here. All these items are going to be in 7CR. No, it's not a super steel, but based on the fit and the finish, the quality of all these tools, I think it is a very solid price for what you're getting. If you're using this set for what it is intended for, this set, the way these are going to last quite a while. So we have a drop point saber ground 7CR blade with a satin finish. All the handles are very nicely finished. They are some sort of FRN composite type material, and then they got this camo pattern on there. Each side is held on by 3 torque screws. They are all full tang construction, which we'll dive into that here in a moment. They're all very comfortable in hand. Now, is everything perfect on all of these? No, there's some slight imperfections where this could have been sanded down a little bit more, stuff like that, but nothing that interferes with the comfort of your grip. This stuff is comfortable. We have a nice guard here to protect you from slipping up on the blade, but that's going to be kind of the main fixed blade of the group right here. Very nicely finished, and seemingly everything is going to be pretty rigid and pretty robust, because full tang is something that, I've had this discussion with some other viewers, and these are housed in this very nicely. They're kind of pressure fit into here. I didn't push this one down in, but they are pressure fit. I guess I can push it. Now, I won't push them down because I want to show the edges. But here we have a gut hook Skinner style fixed blade. So very similar. We have that saber ground drop point, but then we have our gut hook here, and then a very similar grip. These are very similar knives right here, with the exception of the gut hook there. So that'll be a nice touch for certain skinning and fish, that sort of thing. Here we have kind of a fillet a boning knife right here. And we're going to check all the edges on all this stuff, but I'll show you, everything seems to be finished pretty well. Very nicely, I think. You know, is everything completely flush like I said? No, it's not. But is that the end of the world for 50 bucks? No, I don't think so. Next up, we have our camping axe. Let me get it out of here without bumping the camera too much. So this is going to be like your camp axe right here. Not for huge projects, but just around the camp to take with you so you have a little something. And full tank construction. We have the 3 Torx on each side here. So, you know, theoretically, if you were to get this set and tighten everything up on the handles, make sure everything's tight, maybe put a little bit of Loctite on them, then retighten them up, you're gonna have yourself a pretty robust handle here and tool, in my opinion. We are going to take these items out, with the exception of maybe this feller here, and put them through some various testing. Now, this is what they're calling a cape knife, and I wasn't really familiar with a caping knife, but this is basically to, at least from their perspective, for like filleting the meat around certain things and that sort of thing. It's kind of a universal tool. But this main implement here is for large groups of meat and kind of filleting it off the hide or whatever. But I think it could also double as, you know, a kind of a camp axe combination tool as well. So I guess it depends on what you wanted to use it for. And then we also have another gut hook here. And I don't know if this is actually for anything. I didn't see if it was, but it could be some sort of tool that I'm not familiar with. Another full tang construction there. And then we get to the bone saw here, and we won't be testing this on bone, but we can test it on some wood. It's got this nice rubber grip here. You'll be able to get all 4 fingers on this thing and be very comfortable. It's got a nice wide handle, so you'll be able to hold on to this thing pretty good. Now, how far that runs back in there, I'm not 100% sure how that works. If this runs in and fills up this handle and then this goes over top of it, it does have a lanyard spot there. My guess is it stops somewhere in here, probably, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But it is comfortable, and everything in this kit, I checked it, came with a fantastic edge. Now, this is a bone spreader, not something I've ever used, but I have heard of them. You use it as, you know, to keep the bone, the big chest bone spread apart. And then it does come with a set of gloves as well. So let's just show off, you know, these implements aren't supposed to be like razor blades, but we can see what kind of edges and what kind of care they put into these, just giving a little paper test on some telephone book paper. And if it can cut this cleanly like that, it has a pretty good edge on it, if not a phenomenal edge. But everything came nice and sharp. And this also did. Now, I was going to do this video and do it outside and do all the testing all at the same time. But I wanted to, that's something that takes a little longer for me to get done. And I wanted to get this out there because we're getting into November. The time is upon us. People are going to want to be outdoors hunting, doing all kinds of stuff outdoors, right? And I wanted to get this out there. I know there's people often looking for sets like this. Now, one thing I think that would make this set really, really damn good. This set is supposed to stay together. So, you know, put it in your vehicle, take it to whatever spot you're going to, right? And then if you get to a spot and you're stationary, then you get this out and sit it with the rest of your gear, right? It's a stay together kit. But what I think would make this even better is the ability to take 2, maybe 3 of the items out of the case and use them separately from the case. First of which being the fixed blade. Now, I think if they included a very minimal, thin Kydex sheath here, just cut this out wider, include a sheath. Now it's going to increase the price a little bit, but I think it's worth it. Kydex sheath for your standard fixed blade. That way, if you need, you can take this right out of the kit, put it on your belt, put it in your pocket, put it on your pack, whatever, and you got your emergency fixed blade. I think the second implement that should have a sheath is this feller right here. Just another very minimal Kydex-like sheath, or some sort of good sheath that you can lash to a pack or a belt or whatever. I think these two, that would make this kit really damn good, in my opinion. Now, I'm not familiar with other kits out there that are like this, and if they do something similar to what I'm saying, but if not, I think that's a golden idea to sheath up 2 to 3 of these implements. Now, the third one, you know, maybe the saw, or maybe the, you know, if you have this, probably don't need this. So at least this space here for a sheath, and however you need to do it, but fit a sheath in here, or you could put them up here at the top, the sheath, and put it in the case itself. I think that would be phenomenal. That would take this case from really good and high value to really, really damn good and high value, right? You'll have to let me know. What do you think of this set? Are you a hunter and do you use a set like this? Or are you a fisherman and have a set like this? Or do you just like the outdoors and have a set like this? Or are you looking for something similar to this? Or are you just here to be entertained? Either way, let me know down in the comments. I love hearing from you guys, no matter what it is. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. That helps push this video out there to more people. If you're new here to the channel, I release all types of content on knives and gear every single day. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and ring the bell. That'll notify you anytime I release a new video. I will throw up a couple of newer videos on your screen right now. Go check one of them out for me. Have yourself an awesome day. Thank you all again for watching. I will catch you on the next one.